Hey guys, welcome back to an all new episode of KhanFlicks. Today we'll be talking about a quick update in terms of a 6-month update on our T30S combo. The performance and stability of the mapping feature has been quite well. I haven't had to do anything physical in terms of putting any kind of blockades, making sure it doesn't go in specific areas because of the nature of the vacuum to catch onto wires or anything like that. Surprisingly, it does a great job assuring itself to go ahead and avoid any kind of obstacles. The battery has been holding itself quite well. In fact, it's pretty close to what it was originally. I haven't noticed any kind of downtrend in terms of battery capacity goes. Some statuses updates on the particular parts like our roller brush, mop cloth, as well as base station is that although it does keep itself up to date, it does require some cleaning. I would recommend taking it apart and cleaning it as you can. Nice thing about this is it does completely disassemble itself. Now in terms of the anti-tangle capability, it's made it a lot more easier for my day-to-day tasks. It eliminates the hassle of untangling the hair myself from the roller brush that I would have to do more or less in generally any other robotic vacuum. And again, that's because of the way it works. I think it actually is really nice overall. Now, to be honest, I've reviewed quite a different few vacuums since we reviewed this one, and I find myself going back to using this one for quite a few reasons. One being the extra combo, which is this handheld vacuum on the side. Now, that itself pays for the product, I would say, indefinitely, mainly because of the fact that there's a lot of times when you'll see somebody like spill something or drop something, and you wouldn't want to go ahead and summon the robotic vacuum just like that. And although you can technically have a standard vacuum cleaner, but emptying it is always a mess and it's always quite annoying. And the way this works is that when I'm done vacuuming, all I have to do is put it back in here and automatically empty the contaminants from this into the bag here on the front. So I can go ahead and clean my sofas just up and down, or my stairs, which is very, very important, which is one thing these robotic vacuums unfortunately cannot do. Now, I've had this for 6 months, and although I've been using it quite some time, it is actually not full yet. And that's actually the beauty behind these particular bags, is that the way they work is that they can hold a good amount of dust as well as debris over a period of time. In terms of the hot water mop cleaning, so the nice thing about that is that it will actually go ahead and clean the mop pads using hot water. Traditionally speaking, you would have to go ahead and remove the particular mop pads and clean them yourselves. I would have to do this quite so often, especially using it within like the washing machine or just hand scrubbing it. This is great because it does everything on its own and it's all done in-house. Now, in terms of other feedbacks goes, this thing actually mops very well, especially with the way the robotic arm extends out in terms of the mop pad goes. You can actually see the way it's designed on the bottom side here. These particular mop pads will actually go ahead and extend out to get that true edge technology, which I have to say is particularly one of my most favorite features of this particular robotic vacuum.
Now, the reasoning why the true edge is my favorite feature is because compared to some of the previous robots I reviewed, majority of them would actually have a hard time reaching these hard to reach areas, specifically corners and edges. And that would actually require me to go back and manually clean it. Now, regarding the True Edge technology, well, that allows it to go ahead and take care of those hard to reach spots, specifically areas like floors near sofa legs or anything else like that.
The only complaints that I've had is one, the fact that it is black or matte black. It can go ahead and get some like wear and tear in terms of the way it looks. You do want to constantly clean it, and the only other thing that I've noticed that is an issue is this particular panel here. If you don't put it back in terms of the way these components go in there, it'll actually kind of lodge it, and then you have to like kind of wedge it out. I mean, that was my only complaint. And then obviously this particular spindle here doesn't have a V-shaped design, so this will attach and attract hair and get that stuck in there, which you will have to clean out from time to time. The AI integration is really fun. It can actually adapt to your environment and it'll know where it is in terms of more of the dirty parts of your house and adjust based off of that. Plus it has that voice command where all you have to do is say is, "Okay, Yaiko." I'm listening. And you can go ahead and give it a command, which is really nice because it gives you that remote feeling where you don't have to bring out your app and kind of control it. I personally love using the app because I can see what it's cleaned and how it's cleaned, and that itself is really great. So with the particular base station itself, the nice thing about it is that everything is in-house, from cleaning the mop pads with hot water, from the easy accessibility on the top where you can go ahead and take out the dirty water, drain it, and then of course your clean water. You have your disposable bag here on the front where you just go and simply open it up and take it out. Now Ecovacs makes a variety of different products, including obviously this one here. There is a whole team T30S family based on your budget needs. Now, the only other suggestion that I would recommend is obviously with the dirty water tank, you want to keep rinsing that out as it will pull up that debris over time. You'll get some like black gunk in there. So just go ahead and wash it or rinse it out rather than just pouring it out. And then obviously the water tank is quite small, but you do get a good amount of washes with just that one time. And then of course, you know, cleaning the mop pads and using heat to destroy any bacteria is always a plus. So yeah, I mean, in terms of what is one of my most favorite robotic vacuums yet, definitely the combo. This is a great addition to any household out there. Obviously, you know, robotic vacuums are a dime a dozen, but having a handheld vacuum on the side here definitely seals the deal for me. Now, if you guys have any questions about this in terms of the following up goes, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue using this and maybe give you a year follow-up as well. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.